In a sleepy town, the annual Midnight Carnival was a highlight of the summer. This year, however, a dark reputation had begun to swirl around it. Whispers spoke of a curse of people disappearing, only to return changed, haunted by strange visions and desires. Ella, a thrill-seeker, and her boyfriend Jake were undeterred. "Let's go. What's the worst that could happen?" Ella grinned, her excitement infectious. They arrived just as the sun dipped below the horizon, the carnival lights flickering to life, casting an enchanting glow over the festivities. As they wandered through the vibrant stalls, the air was thick with the scent of popcorn and cotton candy. Laughter mingled with the eerie sound of a distant calliope. They tried every ride, but one attraction caught Ella's eye, a tent labeled the Enchanted Experience. "Let's check it out," she urged, tugging Jake toward the entrance. Inside, the atmosphere shifted, dimly lit and adorned with exotic decorations. The tent felt otherworldly. A mysterious woman, draped in rich fabrics, beckoned them closer. "Welcome," she purred, her voice silky and alluring. "Step inside to discover your deepest desires, or your darkest fears." Ella exchanged a daring look with Jake. "Let's do it." The woman led them to a small, ornate booth with plush seating. She instructed them to hold hands, and as they did, the room seemed to pulse with energy. The air grew thick with tension, and a hypnotic rhythm began to resonate around them. "Focus on your desires," the woman whispered, her voice fading into a seductive murmur. "But beware, the heart has its own secrets." Suddenly, visions flooded their minds. Ella felt herself pulled into a dreamlike state, where shadows danced tantalizingly around her. She and Jake were alone in a moonlit forest, the air electric with unspoken longing. The darkness wrapped around them, igniting a passionate fire within her. But as the passion rose, an unsettling chill settled over the dream. Shadows flickered, morphing into faces twisted, haunted souls from the carnival's past. Ella's heart raced, a mix of desire and fear. The alluring whispers turned sinister, taunting her with visions of what lay beyond their embrace. "Do you want to surrender?" a voice hissed, brushing against her ear like a cold breeze. Jake's grip tightened on her hand, sensing her unease. "Ella, we should stay," she breathed, her desire overwhelming her caution. The thrill of the unknown wrapped around them like a silken thread, drawing them deeper into the experience. As they spiraled further, the boundaries of reality blurred. They found themselves in a clearing, surrounded by flickering shadows. The atmosphere crackled with intensity, and the figures began to dance, beckoning them to join. The line between fear and desire faded, and Ella felt exhilarated, caught in a whirlwind of sensations. But as they twirled in the shadows, the darkness thickened, pulling them apart. "Ella!" Jake shouted, but she felt the tendrils of the carnival's curse wrap around her, tightening their grip. "No, I won't let go," she cried, reaching for him. The shadows whispered promises of ecstasy, and she was torn between the desire to succumb and the instinct to fight. Just as the shadows threatened to engulf her, Ella found her strength. "Jake, hold on to me." She pushed through the haze, her heart pounding as she fought to reconnect with him. With a final surge of will, they broke free from the shadow's grasp, collapsing back into the tent. Gasping for breath, they looked around, the alluring woman watching them with a knowing smile. "You've escaped the curse, for now," she said, her eyes glinting with mystery. "But the Midnight Carnival will always beckon you back." As they stumbled out of the tent, the night air felt surreal, and the carnival seemed to pulse with life. The shadows still lingered at the edges of their vision, a haunting reminder of what they had narrowly escaped. They walked hand in hand through the remaining festivities, hearts racing, but a flicker of fear lingered beneath their exhilaration. Ella glanced back at the carnival, the darkness still whispering promises in the air. She felt the pull, an irresistible urge to return. As they left, the shadows watched, waiting for their next encounter. For the night was far from over, and the allure of the Midnight Carnival was a temptation that would always remain.